What do you think? How is your sector shaping up after the new government coming to power?
Well, as far as housing finance and especially rural housing finance is concerned, I think the government has given enough indications that they would like to support this sector and help it grow very fast. So we are very excited about the kind of announcements made by the government and hopeful that the sector will grow.
Any challenges that you like to be addressed and put in the forefront of the government?
The biggest challenge is one related to land documentation. In rural areas, people don't get their property mutated. People don't go to the local bureaucracy to get the land records updated. So the one thing we would like the government to do is to do a survey and get land records updated at the earliest, so that everybody's land holding is totally monitorized. And I think that would be a great help, not just to us, but even to the customer, to the rural customer.
So moving a bit away from your industry, do you think that we are skilling the right skills?
That's one area which really worries us, because we work a lot, as the name suggests, we are a rural housing finance company. So we work in the rural areas and we see a lot of the rural families investing in education. In fact, if you were to look at their typical spends, one of the highest areas of spend is education. So unless and until they are trained and skilled properly, there's going to be a disappointment as far as they are concerned, because the so-called education they are currently getting is sometimes inadequate for them to get jobs. So at some point, there may be a lot of resentment, anger, maybe even social discontent, unless and until steps are taken to really skill them and manage their aspirations right now.
Can the corporate play a key role in doing that?
Absolutely. I think all of us owe it to ourselves and to do something about it. And the whole concept of creating shared value, if you train the people, they will be great employees for you. So I think the corporates can play a very important role.
One final question: do you think that training employees within within the office after recruiting them, basically, do you think that training people once they are hired is better, or do you think hiring skilled employees are better?
Well, there's an experiment we are trying out where we are hiring people and training them for about 20-25 days, and then re-interviewing them and making sure that they have learned what we had trained them on, and only then absorbing them. If they haven't learned it, we again send them for a shorter course, unless of course they don't learn anything at all, in which case we hire somebody else. The idea is, instead of just an interview which can't really tell you the skills of the person, you actually hire people, train them, okay, and then figure out if they have imbibed the right skills which are useful to you or not. So we are already trying that experiment and it's working very well.
So one final question: do you hire from the IIMs?
Sorry?
Do you hire from the IIMs?
For our model, no. But yes, as a group, Mahindra certainly hires from the IIM.
Do you find the right skills in management education schools?
It depends upon the kind of job you have in mind. I mean, if you have a job for, let's say, a branch manager in a particular rural area, he may not be able to, an IIM graduate may not be able to do that, because you need appreciation of the local nuances, the local economy, the local infrastructure, so on and so forth. So an outsider may not work, whether it is IIM or anything else. Whereas if it is a job related to, let's say, strategy, then perhaps an IIM or an MBA may be able to do this. So there is no hard and fast rule of X can do everything and Y cannot do anything. It really depends upon the job and who the candidate is.
Thank you so much.